never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What's up? It's your guy Dan, and welcome to the Statement Wrestling Podcast. Tonight I got a little bit of a different video for you guys. Let's talk about the state of wrestling. And what I mean by state of wrestling, I am talking about the best, probably the most produced long-term storyline in WWE, and that is the Bloodline. We're talking Roman Reigns, Sikoa, the Tongans, Jimmy, Jey, Paul Heyman, hell, even Cody Rhodes. We might throw a couple other names in there for shits and giggles. Who knows? So this is probably going to be just like my opinion and what if scenarios and fantasy booking and how I feel this should go or where logical should go. Um, I am normally on a podcast. Shout out to those guys, the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Every Thursday, 7:30-ish, right here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Go check them out. It's a good time. I do go on regularly. I've known the owner and creator for a long time now. He is a friend, and I respect these guys. They're family. They are. They treat everybody as family. The community is very, very, very energetic and knowledgeable. I have a lot of respect. Also, the guy named Quez. He has music right here on YouTube. And then Jared Allstar, he's an artist. He has a bunch of albums out. Go check out some of his new stuff. Also shout out to Ginger, Cammy, and even Dark Kent. So usually I'll go on here and there with you guys, and we'll just shoot the shit. We'll go through the weeklies, show results, predictions, where we think things are going, the news and rumor, the gist. But we did a show, and I'm the type of guy that sometimes shit just comes out of my mouth without thinking. Yeah, I'm one of those. And I said something at the beginning of the podcast, and it kind of just came out, and I sat there and I had to think about it for a little bit, and it sat with me until the entire podcast, to part of the ending of the podcast. So I'm gonna show you two clips where we're talking about the state of wrestling, and then I'm gonna go through what I think. So there we go.
By the way, Brock Lesnar 2021, the Amateur Scroll 2022, Jimmy Uso 2023. Who will return?
Sorry, go ahead and stop it. But I'm also one of those type of guys that loves to have fun. And sometimes I say shit that I just troll people with just to get a reaction or get a conversation started. And you'll see one of them knows that, and that's why he laughs his ass off. The guy above me, you'll see my ugly mug. Maybe I need to move me. Yeah. Let me see. All right, hang on. So we're gonna go and check out these clips right now. And yeah. Check out these clips right now. Let's see what we got talking about this night.
By the way, Brock Lesnar 2021, the Amateur Scroll 2022.
Awesome. Also, I'm one of those people that says shit as like trolling or to make someone laugh, to get a conversation going or get something come out of it. And you'll see that the guy sitting above me, which is down that way, his name's Ja, Mr. F Your Feelings, and he gets it. So if it's a joke when I say this name, you're like, really, dude? I'm not that stupid. I'm just trying to have some fun.
Jimmy Uso 2023. Who will return at 2024?
Jimmy.
I think it's gonna be Roman.
It's Roman. We all
I don't know,
Roman.
man. Nah, I don't know, man.
They love doing those big things at SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar came out with a freaking what was it? A forklift and forklifted the ring at SummerSlam. Stop it. Roman Reigns might come down with a helicopter and lift the whole bloodline in the ring with the helicopter and then drop it like 10 feet off the ground and the whole ring explodes and they all just lay there dead. And then Roman stands.
Nah. Honestly, I don't even think they're going to do the bloodline thing. Roman versus the bloodline.
What? All right.
No.
Dan,
No.
who you been writing for? What story are they doing if they're not doing Roman versus the bloodline?
It's still going to be the bloodline, but it's Roman coming back and then everybody turning on Solo that Roman was behind it the whole time.
So that's where I came into effect of something just popped in my head and I said it. And then at first I was like, did I just talk some shit? And then I realized and I'm like, wait a minute. That is what I think. So the reason I moved myself back down is because I don't want anyone to see this guy's name and go after him or send some kind of hate me email or something about what he says. Jaw's going to speak on it, but let me just play that clip and then I'll pause it and tell you about that one.
Wait, what? You think Roman's going to come back a bad guy?
He should.
This should. He's right here. Using his sickness solidified him to no longer.
I'm not acknowledging this. I acknowledge the tribal chief. I don't acknowledge nonsense.
That's corny. That's corny. Don't sit there and say that.
I remember when that happened. Listen, it's okay to have an opinion, but to say that he doesn't have a condition or he was milking his condition is absolute absurdity. The man came out and you saw the real person, who he really was in real life, not a character, all that. And it was not a fake thing. But during that time, a lot of people thought that, oh, they're just saying this so that way he can stop being booed, because they were shoving him down his throat. But in honesty, that never fucking happened. And if you have that opinion, basically, you're a fucking moron. I said it.
Might be comparing back to, because I've been watching.
Mistake that he could probably made.
Here we go. Just a clip two.
Because they surrounded him and beat his ass. And Randy came to try to help. And he wants to talk about some take me instead. My God, listen. Cody screaming no take me is one of the most bitch moments in wrestling history.
I don't know why people are saying that. It's very weird.
Bro, because
I really don't understand. Like, he's supposed to be a good guy. He's saying no, take me. Like,
let me ask you a question. If you know who Randy Orton is, right? Are you saying that about Randy Orton, knowing that man wants your title? Because I have a lot of people sitting up there talking about
that title isn't even a thing right now. Him and Randy aren't doing that right now.
It's true.
No,
it's true.
Because he made that title irrelevant.
Ooh.
Can we talk about it now? Because I get told I'm a hater, but I just want to hear you admit it now at this point.
He did not make the title irrelevant. Is he doing a bad job with the title? Yes, the title is not irrelevant.
But he's not the booker. It's not him. He's just the actor, bro. It's not him.
That too, but hey.
Cody only works as a character, as a chaser. There's only very few people that when they hold it.
If I'm being honest too, though, the bloodline thing, while it is great, it works against him, of course. Like everybody, like we're saying, it is WWE's fault. Cody Rhodes has proved he's a good writer. He obviously has no creative juice in this story.
No,
because when you think about it, I thought he was supposed to have finished the story. He's right back in the same damn story. This is not even a sequel at this point, bro.
No,
this has
never been Cody's story. This has not been Cody's story. It's not Cody's story.
They have nothing for him, so they put him back with the bloodline. Like, what are we doing?
The thing about it is the bloodline can't move away from the title picture for some reason, and they should have done that.
They tried to.
They tried to do it.
The bloodline hasn't been talking about the title picture for a while until just recently.
No, but Solo was always going to do that. That was the whole point. He's trying to replace Roman, so he needs the belt.
True. That is true.
So you think that Solo should be the one to beat Cody?
Hell no.
No. Hell no.
Who's going to beat Cody? Because do you honestly think that Cody is going to be able to bounce back with his title right now?
Coming.
Rock's gonna beat him for it.
That's not what I'm
Unfortunately.
talking about.
The Rock, but that's the thing. When is he going to face The Rock? Because The Rock's injured.
Oh yeah, he is, ain't he?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what? If,
wasn't
you
it
know
that
what?
said they was gonna build it towards SummerSlam, but not.
SummerSlam is right around the corner.
it probably will be Solo, if not Solo Randy. I just don't think it should be Solo.
Mm-mm.
Because, I mean, what message is that sending?
Roman had bad blood.
Mm. I mean, but that's if it is Roman that beats Cody, then how's that going to work? Because Roman's going to be the face.
Right here.
Unless they swerve you. And he just comes back as like
Roman's going to be the face.
Here's where my epiphany came in.
I mean, but that's if it is Roman that beats Cody, then how's that going to work? Because Roman's going to be the face.
unless they swerve you. And he just comes back as like, y'all thought I was gonna come back because you missed me? Nah, I came back because this is mine. You know what I mean?
That's not what
This is my show. You see this? This is my camera.
I run it all.
I run it all. And you know, when I heard him say that, I kind of just thought that, you know, maybe that he should say that, you know, the world is yours. You know, it's just is his. He runs it all because I told him to do that because I'm the Rock.
That's a great meme, dude.
You cannot have the biggest summer party of the year without the tribal chief.
Yeah, okay.
And that's when it hit me. I'm sitting there, and I said something, and beginning of the show, and that was towards the end, and I was like, ooh. So let's just do the rundown, okay? When it comes to the Bloodline, let's start with Roman Reigns. He comes in with the Shield as a monster, the enforcer of the Bloodline, right? And we were fine with that. He didn't talk that much. That wasn't his role. He knew his role. He stayed in that role. It was like when he got the hot tag, it's time for him to fuck people up and spear them through shit. Then we go through this god-awful John Cena wannabe bootleg that Vince McMahon shoved down our face. A nonsensical babyface that says suffragan succotash. I can't even fucking say it because it's fucking weird. It's a fucking weird line. He comes down using the same music as the Shield. He comes down wearing still a tactical vest. That honestly, Roman wasn't working on his physique. He's still a big dude. He's still muscular. I mean, he had muscle, but he had a gut. And he didn't have to work on that because he had that vest. And I know that IWC hated that vest. They hated the Rock. Here's my thing. When you do a repackage of somebody, normally give them new music, give them new entrance, give them new everything, right? Which all they did was change a tactical vest to one that had his logo on the front. And yeah, he still came down through the fans at a certain point, and then he came through the back. But it was the same thing. It was the same turd. They just polished it. He got sick, relinquished his title, comes back. He's being cheered over as baby. And that lasted what? 6 weeks? 2 months? And then it was back to booing Roman. Hell, he won the fucking Royal Rumble at one point, and fucking Rock come out there and had to do damage control, crowd control, and they still booed the shit out of both of them. That should tell you, the formula's not working, bruv. It's not working, bruv. Then the world shut down. We went through the pandemic. Roman he He's like, look, I can't be here. I can't get sick. I'm more worried about my health to be here with my family. I'm going home. And this is what happened. Something happened. I don't know why it happened, but it happened. Roman was sitting at home. He could have just sat on the couch, been with his daughter all day long, fucking vegging out, watching fucking Disney movies, you know, doing stuff. Nah. This motherfucker made his homemade gym in his house. He got to fucking work. He got into the shop and started working on body work. And when we got the return of Roman Reigns, the world knew that they were going to boo him at some point. So he said, fuck it. He came in wearing a shirt that says, wreck everyone and leave. Spared the champion, spared the challenger. Next week on TV, he's sitting in the locker room. He's got this swagger. He's got this like tone, this new look. He had veneers put in, like fixed his teeth, toned up his body, looked like he got a little more tannish. Started working on his beard. His beard was tapered and nice. And it was just amazing, the transformation that this guy went through. It really was. Sorry, I had to check my phone for somebody. And it was great. We get him in that room. Adam Pearce is there with a contract. He looks over it, looks at all the stuff, and he's like, I'm going to be the Universal Champion. That's just not a prediction. That's a spoiler. Looks to his left. Camera pans, and you hear, believe that. And you got the fucking Paul Heyman devil smile and Roman Reigns' new grin. And we were like, oh, motherfucker, it's on. And from that day forth, we started getting the needle mover. It was said many times by the IWC and the fans, bloodline. We use that term, bloodline. And he used it. And we were like, fuck yeah. He's used it before, but this time we're like, oh, fuck yeah. And he used it to Jey. Jey became the #1 contender. And off to the races we go. The birth of the family bloodline in WWE. Vince McMahon does not do a lot of things right. This one, letting Roman and Paul Heyman have a little bit of creative control. Look what fucking happened. Best storyline ever in WWE. And it's still fucking going. Roman went through everyone. Recruited his families. Unified the belts. That's another thing, like when they were talking about the belt, Cody. Cody works as a good chaser. He's good at chasing something. Is he a great champion? I think he's fine. But he is your 100% carbon copy babyface. But it says the truth. And even Seth Rollins said it. Triple H has said it. Everyone has said this at one point in time. The title doesn't make the man. The man makes the title. Cody isn't making that title. Cody's just the guy with the title. And it's not his fault. The booking is not on him. That is on WWE. His greatest story for 2 years was chasing. He's defended a handful of times since he's won that thing. He is our new John Cena. He's out selling in merch. He's doing all kinds of good stuff. He's doing wishes. He's doing things. He's got TV shows that we don't know about that he's recording. He's doing media. He's doing documentaries. Cody Rhodes is John Cena now. He is doing everything that John Cena did. So, to me, when you come back, Roman's coming back. You want him to come back as a face? That makes no fucking sense to me. What's going to happen to Cody? Can they coexist? No. You're going to have Roman go after him and Cody and the Bloodline? No. It doesn't make sense to me. It would be a better story, in my opinion. Like I said, it's my opinion. He comes back. Yeah, he has a fight with Solo. And then just say one night when Solo's in the ring and he starts to go, he tells them all to surround him. And then Roman just looks at him and smiles. And Solo's like, I am the tribal chief and you will acknowledge me. And Roman's like, I ain't acknowledging shit. And Solo's like, all right then. And then they all start walking forward. And then the first person to turn around is fucking Jacob Fatu, looking at Solo. The Tongans look up. They see it. We probably got Hilo or tallass Tonga by this time. So we'll probably have 3 Tongans. They'll turn around and look at Solo. And then Roman goes, you thought you were in charge? I am the tribal chief. I will always be the tribal chief. You're not worthy. I let you do this. These are on my orders. That's one way it could go. You keep him as a heel. You keep him as the tribal chief. And who knows? Solo has a redemption arc. I don't know. But here's my thing. If you do, I know they're going to do it. They're going to make him babyface. They're going to make Roman a babyface. And what's going to end up happening is because Roman's a better heel. It's easier to play a heel. It really is, than a face. But Roman has done, almost 5 years worth of work on this persona. And you'll have him come back as a fucking mediocre babyface? Really? It just doesn't fucking make sense to me. Now, could we have like a long string of fights back and forth with Roman and Solo? Yeah, we could. But then that leaves Cody where? He's your top face. He's the champion. He plays second fiddle to Roman? See what I'm saying? What, you gonna make them tag together and form a new group with Cody, Roman, and fucking KO and Randy Orton? 3 people that Reigns has fucking fucked over? Make it make sense. This doesn't make sense. And the fans are like, we want Roman. You know what? You fucking wanted Cody too. You fucking wanted Cody too. I'm a Cody Rhodes fan. I was a Cody crybaby. I thought he deserved to have that match and win the title. I felt that was the better match to do at that time. Now, The Rock's already said he's hurt, by the way, so he can't come back right now. But The Rock said he's coming for that belt. Cody pretty much shook his hand on it. He's like, all right, cool, I'll be here. Roman chopped fucking liver, and you know easily they could write in a rematch clause without a shadow of a doubt. Do I think Roman needs the title right away? No. But if you bring Roman on as a babyface, and the babyfaces of that brand fucking hate him, and the fucking heels hate him, he's not Stone Cold Steve Austin. He can't play that tweener. He cannot be like a Randy Orton, a fucking anti-heel. He can't play that. He can't do that. It's not his character. Roman is your tribal chief. Acknowledge him. That's number one. That's one way you can go, those 2 ways. Or, what if it's not Roman that comes back to go after Solo? Remember, he made sure they fucked Paul Heyman up. Who are your big Paul Heyman guys on the roster? We've already had one small run-in with CM Punk and the Bloodline with Cody. You got CM Punk, a Paul Heyman guy. Roman Reigns, definitely a Paul Heyman guy. But you also have a fucking beast on your roster that's sitting at home because of all this other bullshit going on. He's still an active, he's on as an active superstar. He's not in the Legends field. Yeah, he's got that shit going on with McMahon with the fucking sexual allegations, but they pretty much cleared him of that. Like, the judge and them. And he's been reinstated on WWE.com. He has. He's an active wrestler. He's sitting at home making millions for nothing. Don't get me wrong, he probably loves that shit. Rock might not want to come back, but just imagine. You want to set this shit off right, where no one else can touch you? What do? You bring in 3 huge names to take on the Bloodline. And even then, you can bring in The Rock on the opposite side. So you have The Rock and Roman connection. You have The Rock, CM Punk connection. You even have The Rock, Brock Lesnar connection. That's another way. That's fantasy booking. I would love that shit. Is it going to happen? Fuck no. We're going to get Cody and Roman tag teaming. He's going to have to show Randy, KO, and Cody that he's turned over and he's come to the light side of the force. It's not fucking happening, bro. It's not fucking happening. It doesn't make sense. What makes sense is that even if Roman acknowledges Solo as his tribal chief and just he's there just to snake his way back in, still a great story. It's a bitch move, but it's still part of the story. Roman will be a great fucking, he's going to get the loudest pop they've had since CM Punk came back at the Survivor Series. Seriously. He's going to have the biggest pop ever. For what? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? A month? 6 months tops before the fans start getting bored? Man, the IWC and the fan base is fickle, man, and they are fickle. But that's where I'm coming from. That's where my epiphany hit. I was like, what if? What motherfucking if? Oh. I'm like down for that. That would make my night. That would make my shit right there. Anyway, what do you guys think? Am I fucking wrong? Tell me when I'm telling lies. I appreciate you guys coming back and checking me out. Go check my guys out, man. They do awesome. They've been on for a while. They're family, bro. Every week, check them out. I try to. I might be on every week. I might not be on every week. I don't know. When I fill in, I fill in. When I'm there, I'm there. And I hope I contribute to them, and I hope you guys go check them out and give them some love and support, because they are really good at what they do. They have a very, very, very business savvy mind for wrestling. And we don't just talk WWE. We talk AEW, TNA, New Japan, fucking even some indie shit we talk about. I mean, seriously, we talk about everything. Every once in a while, we'll throw in some NBA and shit in there too, or what's going on in the world. Besides like politics and shit, we don't give a shit about that on that program. Anyway, like I said, like they say, tell a friend to tell a friend. Come check them out. Come check me out. And I appreciate you guys coming back. I really do. And appreciate the viewing numbers. If you could, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share it to somebody. Even if it's someone like, listen to this dumbass's version of his points of view. All hype is good hype, bro. And as always, guys, be good people. Jacob Fatu is the fucking tribal chief, though.
It don't get no goddamn better. Yeah, you know who's here. It's none other. And we came in all black just like the Raiders. The Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, the Samoan dynasty. Matter of fact, shit, let me let my goddamn hair out, because that's how goddamn real it's gonna be. I'm here to dog walk anybody left and right all over this goddamn state. And y'all gonna know who the real head of the fucking table is.